Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this another episode of the Sorry Chris Show. Tonight is Monday night, so happy Monday to you all, people. Happy Monday, and I hope you had a very good weekend. Not just in life, but sports we're gonna look at tonight, and so I hope you had a good weekend as it relates to your fan base, your different sporting teams, more so your football teams, what have played over the weekend. I hope that you all had victories. If you are actually competitors, team against team, especially I know that persons who are not so comfortable now based on how their teams are being performed, especially in the EPL. However, we are looking at schoolboy football on our show for tonight and any other thing, and I say any other thing because there was a history created last night or yesterday evening, if you want to call it that way. The Amazon Warriors, after making to 5 finals, has finally won the CPL. So congratulations to the Amazon Warriors. They have flogged Trinidad. Is it Trinidad and Night Riders? That's what they are called. Oh my God! And that's a star-studded team, and they couldn't even make 100. But that's the nature of the game. As I said, that cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties, and so last night would have been a very true example of those uncertainties. Well, people, we are actually going to the last part of the first round of games in the schoolboy football. We're coming tomorrow. Also, most teams, maybe, I mean, most of the zones has 5, so they're probably playing their final game as it relates to playing every single one first before the return leg starts in another week or so. And without any doubt, people, we are seeing where a lot of teams showing their class, and a lot of teams, they would have seen the men are separated from the boys. Right, Mr. Lee? Up. Showing any game tomorrow? Very good question, Sir Lee. But yes. And I think your guess may be as good as mine to see which game the Saturday Crest Show will be on. Hopefully, the Rains are the Lightning, would have stayed away or should be staying away tomorrow so we can have, a wonderful stream. Sorry. People say I'm yawning, I'm so tired. But yeah, Mr. Lee, yeah, man, tomorrow game, I should be covering the Edwin Allen Clarendon College game. I think that is a game of the day tomorrow, or match of the day, if you want to put it that way. It is a Clarendon Derby. It is a table topper for that Zone H. As you know, both teams are on 9 points from 3 games, yet to taste defeat, yes to lose a point. And so tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Would both teams lose points tomorrow? I wonder who it would suit more. Or can Edwin Allen overturn Clarendon College? Can Clarendon College go past Edwin Allen? Let us see. But as I said before, we're now seeing the men separating from the boys in terms of performances and victories, results, so to speak. All right? One of the great things tonight, people, we have to look at is when you look at the topic for tonight, the real topic. Okay, bro, looking forward to watch it. Of course, very good. Yeah, man, looking forward to see you on stream as well. Lightning, I believe, people, and it's not a prediction that I really want to say, but look at what's happening now. Lightning will disrupt more the Costa Cup game across the country. If we continue, or if the games continue to be played from now until the end or the mid of October, as is, if we have a 3:30 start, if we continue to start the games at 3:30, I think more games will be affected by lightning. We are actually, remember now, we are in the hurricane season. And from I was a boy, from I can remember, that September, October, always, Mr. Gill always say, CC not even go play them A game. All right, listen, I'm not gonna kill you off for that, That's off, that's fine by me. But let's see what happens. I'm sure that the predictions tonight will be way, way outwards. Some people will be afraid to call a prediction. But remember, we have our prediction show tonight as well. So line up yourself. I will try my very best to see if I can create a poll. I never remember. But I'm going to do a poll so we can bet and see which team will win tomorrow. All right? So, yes, as I was saying, people, look at how things are, looking on, and we see if you're checking the weather forecast right now throughout for the rest of this month into October, we are expected to have rains. Now, if you are a person like me who believe in, farming and vegetation and so on, the rains are well deserved. There are some places that are lack of water, people don't have any pipe water or any source of water storage. The rains will be doing great guns for them, great things. So a lot of us praying for rains. It's not so much good for the football competition, no. But it is what it is. So if we are in a situation where we're expecting more rains and we're expecting lightnings, yes, and remember what happened last week or a week and a half ago, we don't want that to come again. We don't want to see a repeat of such incident. So what I've said, I have, in my own way, do my little research, looking at the forecast, and that's why I decided, I believe, not decided, but I believe more games will be disrupted by lightning, especially in the rural areas. But saying this to say, is ISA, is the competition organizer, looking in that direction? Is the competition organizer for the ISA boys schoolboy football the chairman of the Dacaster Cup or the chairman of the Manning Cup? Are they looking in the direction? Are they looking at the forecast? So if they have not yet done so, my recommendation is to have those games that are scheduled for 3:30 move forward, to 1:30. Because in my case, in this area of Linstead, Spanish Town, St. Anne, St. Mary, where the rains are falling in recent time, the rain it started about, say, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Most times the games that are rained out started well, and then the rain came. So I believe going to a 1:30 game, or even a 1 o'clock game, if the teams can manage a 1 o'clock game. Right now, it is not so hot anymore. And if the rains, if you look at the climate throughout the day, today was very cool because it was overcast for most of the day, at least in St. Catherine. So just looking at that, I believe we could go to 1 o'clock game in an effort to ensure that we don't have a lot of postpone or rescheduled game. Because when the games start rescheduling, they come in thick and fast, and you probably have three games per week. I've seen that already, in the past, that it's hard to play 3 games per week. And in school, the boys were very, very stressed. So in an effort to avoid that, at least be proactive. Just be proactive and look at it if you can push these games forward. I am sure, though, that they must have been considering it. But considering is so much of a lazy word in this context because we got to move quickly and swiftly. All right. So again, I want to really send a special shout out to those players from Charlie Mount and Dingtil alongside the official who were hurt, yes, were hurt in that lightning struck game. I'm happy that they are up and about just now. So again, I hope too that the mindset of these players are well. Kudos to Issa. I must big up Issa on this part. Very good. That zone J should have a number of games on Saturday. However, based on reports and based on complaints from schools, Issa has decided to reschedule the Saturday games in Zone James in an effort to give those schools that were affected a little more time to recoup. And that's good. That's good management. You know, in football or in team terms, it's a good man management. Big up yourself for that. All right. People, even though we focus so much on Doncaster Cup, but I must say this. Some results coming from Manning Cup last week. Kingston College, out of the blues, dropped 14-0. You know, sometimes you call these nil. I rather call the winning school and leave out the schools that suffers that demolition. It is not a good thing for this. I'm sure the school, those players must be very, very low in confidence just now. So guess what? Let's look at the Casey aspect. So remember, people, Casey and my involvement right now with Casey. Super good friend and coach Vassy Reynolds, yes. But he was beaten badly by Heidel, 4-0 in that first game. And he has returned, he has recovered to win 3 games straight. He has won 3 games straight. Those were close games as well, but guess what? There are points in the bag. So congratulations to Coach Reynolds. He has found himself now sole second place in the league in Zone A. All right. So we're out of that. Again, people, I'm sure that there are a lot of stories coming out of Manning Cup. Hold on. There are some games that played today, and we'll be looking at a few of them just to give you the results of those games for the Manning Cup today. So let's just look at the results of the Manning Cup games. Results for the Manning Cup games. All right. In the meantime, people, there's another hot topic. A topic that has been pulled, pulled, and I use the word pulled, and trust me, I am laughing just now based on what is expected. But the information, or should I say, what is interesting now, is that on, was it Friday? The news broke, yes, or Thursday, the news broke that JC has lost some points. They have lost points because of ineligible player. And so that has now put Jamaica College people in a precarious position. Jamaica College have now second in their group. Yes, Tivoli now leading the group by earning some points in the boardroom. Rightly so, Tivoli. They have earned points, and it is a correct decision. So Jamaica College right now is in second position in their group. My God. Second position. Saying that to say, I'm trying to get the results though. But saying that to say, ISA has moved ahead to ensure that the investigation and the findings have basically come to the fore. Even though I have issues with the final announcement, especially as it relates to the finance. Yes, we know it ineligible, but what aspect of ineligibility were found? Again, it's two sides. Maybe it's difficult for ISA themselves to come out and say, but there are other aspects of ineligibility, I believe, in this year's schools boy football. Yes, but have we found anything? Are there any reports made? Are these reports taken seriously? Are these reports taken seriously by people? Not sure. All right, where is that game now? Oh, not getting. I'm not getting the scores. Oh, so it's not right. All right. My system failed to provide me with the information that I wanted so bad. So I'm not sure why is it not giving me the scores. All right. So therefore, people, my next point here, before I goes over to the Doncaster Cup, my next point is how many cases of ineligibility are under investigation? Are there more schools who have breached the rules of ISA this season? Are these schools being reported? Are there other investigations for these schools? We should be able to get those information. Am I right? Only one game was played today, people, in the Doncaster Cup, and it was Irwin versus St. James High. That game drew 1-1. All right? So the question again, and fans, remember now, if you hear the things that we know, whatever you know, Mr. Lee, you're always up and running. What's up? Up, up. Color blue, Captain Sadi, commentator, blessings. We need EPL review, night predictions. All right, sir. Not a problem. Not a problem. RR. But if you want that, you have to be ensure that you come and co-host the show, sir. You can't just hit it on RR. You are too much of what do I say now? Analysis. Yeah. You know the analyst working about us. You know how to put these reviews and previews in perspective. So don't continue to hide behind the screen, man. A matter of fact, you don't even have to come and show a video. You don't even have to come and video. But you need to come live and to help me. If you want the preview show, I don't have a problem for Premier League. But you need to be a part of it. I need a co-host. So if there's anything you want to come and show for tonight, introduce yourself to the fans. Everybody wants to know who RR is. Every single one. RR is everywhere on social media, YouTube channel, sports. Once there's sports, let me talk about the things. RR is there. Very, very good. All right, RR. Blessings. So, people, are there any other school? Face purple crying? Why is that so? Are there any other schools under investigation? I was reliably informed, but in the DACA stack up that there is at least one case. Yes, there is one case of player being ineligible to play. But they have been playing many games. They have played games after games. And I was also informed that the reports were made. I mean, fast sprint, big up yourself with it at Sadi Crest Road. Bless up fast sprint. You don't know RCA fast sprint. The man with the media house out of Clarendon. Kelly's Clarendon, so to speak. All right. Fast sprint, you're up and running or you stay for tomorrow. Big showdown down at Frankfield, you know. Edwin Allen versus CC. Talk to me, my youth. So, people, I also ask of you to subscribe. Yes, if you have not yet done so, please do. And share with the Saudi Crest channel. If also you're on this show, please leave a like. Leave a like. People, let me tell you the truth. Remember, so me just come on this thing and talk every night. And I try to provide information, yeah? But what I want of you, what I would love, is for you to like the show, man. Give me some like and some blessing. Bless up the Saudi Crest show, man. Come on. RR, we say, sanitize the finger and bless up the show. In 1991, Lennon used an eligible player. Eligible? And was kicked. You mean Lennon himself, right? The whole school, they kick out of the competition. Ah, wow. Fast sprint. Yeah, bro. Shooting out from Pennsylvania, USA, bro. I'm gonna send the team to the location to represent. Bless up yourself, man, and all the best. Big up yourself. All right. Daniel Williams, Manners. You're streaming the game tomorrow. Which game you talking, Williams? Daniel, it depends on which game, Thumbs up, Daniel. All right. Bless up yourself. Yeah, man, I'll be streaming the Edwin Clarendon game tomorrow. All right. So if that's the question you're asking. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. This aspect of ineligible players, in the past, I've seen this entire school kicked out of the competition. But it seems like there's a change of this drastic rule. A change. Buster was leading that squad. CC got that spot and won the B Cup that year. Yes, so you're right. CC never made it through to the second round at 1991. And they got in because Lennon was kicked out. And CC went on to win the Costa Cup. I remember that. Adrenaline. Okay, all right. Yeah, man, straight down Adrenaline. Coming out of the Adrenaline stadium, mini stadium, live and direct. Yeah? All right. So, as I was saying, the issue that is at the forefront now with JC got kicked out. I heard that JC took it very hard. JC never get it, the player. JC took it hard. And now I've heard that they are making some very interesting statements. But one thing I would love to hear from JC, though, are they conceding that they did something wrong? Or there's something to defend? That would be good. But maybe in the best interest of themselves and the other players, maybe is to stay silent. So I won't be pushing for anything from JC, not at all. The only thing I'm sorry about, people, this young man who will have to stay out for the entire season, not knowing when will he play schoolboy football again. But as somebody said it to me today, if he's that good, he should not have a problem. He will be able to make a Premier League team, a Tier 2 team, or a Major League team. So I'm sure that he has other football to play. But trust me, I don't know about the schooling. That is another part. So RR is saying if it was Donald Quarry or Pembroke High did that, would the penalty the same? That's a question I asked, I asked that question Friday night, RR. But I almost can say I'm not sure at all. Correct. If I'm at listen, it's not about rap, but it's my opinion. Really my opinion. Because as I say, I've seen things like these happen already, and the entire school was booed from the competition. All right. So I am saying no. I am listening out, I'm looking keenly based on information I gather that some school, and at least one more school, and this school is now in the DaCosta Cup, that a particular school have used ineligible players or player who have played matches already. The report was made to ISA. Again, alleged, that's what I heard. So I'm waiting to hear if there's an investigation or the findings of the investigation. Pleasant night to you, Mr. Sadi. Big up yourself, my boss, RNR. All right, coming out of Canada. Blessings, blessings. Original Dunga, big up coming from RR. Very good. So, people, continue to like the show. There is another one, remember that words out there, information out there, that Heidel also use ineligible player, or players for that matter. But as I said before, I'm waiting on ISA to complete their investigation before I actually go into it. All right? Well, big up MG, MG, big up yourself. I know you're live right now. But big up yourself and your fans, man. You don't know. All right, people. So much for ineligibility or eligibility. We want to look at the DaCosta Cup preview of the DaCosta Cup matches for tomorrow. So we're going to look at the previews and prediction. Previews and prediction, people. And I'm going to share with you. Oh, this is not where I should. All right. Issa Prezi need to return to the show. I'm thinking about what you do. Call him out RR. I'm not sure how. I've not made an attempt to get him just yet. So maybe, hopefully, at the end of the first round, I'll be able to get him on set. All right? You don't want to get those esteemed gentlemen too early, when you don't know what is coming up next. J-Bad Rule, coach, big up yourself. How are things going with you? I mean, Mr. Rule, I'm youth, I try, a little thing, going past the coaching. Still a coach, as you know, but, this is where I'm at. So, how you doing, man? Big up yourself, man. Thanks for joining the show. So, people, I should say, let me see if I can share so you can see it right off the bat. All right. So the match is on for tomorrow for the DaCosta Cup. All right. Now remember our prediction show. All right, you're good. Stay good, mute, and stay safe. All right. Stay good and stay safe. All right, let me see where Saudi is at with. Oh, never get into it. All right, so the first game we want to look into, people. If you give me a minute or less, I'll be able to bring about this show. All right, hold on. You go, and I mute you so I can do my present, share screen. Coming up to you right that way. Chrome tab, stack up, share. All right. So let me see if that's enough. If I can take myself somewhere out of the screen. Is that good? All right. Come on. So people know. Let's look at these things. And your prediction good. All right. Yeah, man. Same to you, my boss. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. All right. Oatres versus Yarcastle. Oatres versus Yarcastle. That is where we're at for tomorrow. Now, the thing about this Oatres Yarcastle game, people, Yarcastle is the zone leader. They are leading the zone. And based on information, I have not seen them yet, but I was told that they are doing very well. They are playing good. They are playing good. I want to remind you though that this Yarcastle Zone C, has how many teams? 8 teams in it. All right. So there are 8 teams in the zone. 8 teams. Mr. Prezi, explain how old Arbor Zone. Man, start calling me Prezi, you know, man. Hey, watch it in RR. All right. Well, so many things we miss. Which one was that? RR says 16 nil, 18 nil is legal at this level. Just cool over. Let us look at this one. So Oatres Yarcastle, as I was saying. Yarcastle, there are 8 teams in that zone. 8 teams. So Yarcastle now has played 4 games. They have won 3 and draw 1. The thing about it, they have a good goal difference of 16. In second position now, we have Cedric Titus. Yes, Cedric Titus, 9 points, win 3, draw none and lose 1. But they also have a goal difference. Nice and some goal difference of 12. Oatres in this thing, they are on 6 points, but they had played 3, so 1 less than Yarcastle and Cedric Titus. And they have a plus 15 goal difference. That's Oatres. So when you look at the goal difference, just a 1 goal difference over OG Yarcastle has. So right now, I believe Yarcastle is still in front. Yes, but they will have to at least survive defeat. Because if Oatres should beat Yarcastle tomorrow, and Cedric Titus won their game, then Cedric Titus gone ahead. I depend on the scoreline too. So for tomorrow's game, my prediction for tomorrow's game, I predict Yarcastle and Oatres a 1-1 scoreline. So draw 1-1 for Oatres and Yarcastle. That's my prediction. All right. About Gallimore and Cedric Titus, I have no doubt that Cedric Titus will go ahead and win this game by 3 clear goals. 3 clear goals. So Cedric Titus should win that game. Now with Cedric Titus win, and as I mentioned, York Castle, draw. Cedric Titus gonna lead in the zone. Petersfield and Black River, very, very tight game. Petersfield and Black River, that's a tight game. It is a tight game because Black River not doing so bad. Petersfield holding their own. My God. Which direction should I take this one? All right, let me see. Petersfield, Black River. People, I'm going to take the bet. I'm going to give Petersfield a 1-0 win over Black River in this encounter. Petersfield, a 1-0 win in this encounter. Mark you, the zone is now being led by Mannings. Petersfield is in second place. Black River is in third. So Petersfield have to, no doubt, they have to avoid defeat. But while Black River is on 4 points, yes, Petersfield is on 6. So if Black River beat Petersfield, they gone on 7. But I think Petersfield have an advantage, and so I give Petersfield the edge. They are also at home, so they will beat Black River by a single goal to nil. Remember, Petersfield, Mr. Jomans, pick up yourself. All right, so next one, Calva versus Mannings. Whoa, soup in the bag for Mannings. Soup in the bag. Calva is on 3 points. They only won one game. They're not doing so well. So Mannings leading the zone with 7 points. Oh, yeah, man. Should. No doubt, people. Clubber. So I'll give them a 4-0 victory over Nakalva. Mannings to beat Nakalva by 4 goals to nil. All right? What do you say about that? All right, give it a prediction. What happened to you? All right, so the next game is Noel BB Coke. Noel BB Coke. BB Coke is in second in their zone, just followed by our behind States. Yes, Newell is in 7th. Now go on with no Rasta. So Newell have to go renew. BB Coke should have the better of Newell. So I give them a 2-0 victory over Newell in today's or tomorrow's game. All right. So yes. Next game, Raja Clark Monroe. People are surprised by this Raja Clark team. I am surprised by the Raja Clark team. I thought Raja Clark would have more to offer, but they are the beating stick. They are the beating stick. So they up against Monroe, who want to revive, who had people. What it was a 1-1 draw against States recently. So Monroe should easily flog Oris Clark, or Raja Clark rather. I'm mixing up the two Clarks. So the Raja Clark versus Monroe, I think Monroe have too much to offer. So they'll beat Raja Clark by 4 goals to 1. That's my thing tomorrow. All right? Yes. So again, remember we said BB Coke should beat me really easily. All right? Next is Mayday versus the Cartret people. That coming out of Zone B. My God, what a watering game that would be. No, not Zone B. I'm sorry about that. Listen again, Bellier, Mayday, Manchester. It's coming from the Manchester zone, yes? So, again, that's a zone I believe is holding their own. It's a very competitive zone, even though, I believe Manchester gonna lead. But Mayday people is in 4th position in their group, and they'll be going up against 3rd place the Cartret, who in need of victory. In need of victory. So I'll give the Cartret the edge to put some pressure on Belair. So, of course, I see the Cartret beating this Mayday team by 3 goals to 1. Belier on the other hand, with second place on 9 points. But guess what? They had played a game less than um, Manchester High and also less than the Carteret College. So they're in a very good position, a game in hand. It's always good. So Belier and Manchester High at Belier. I don't want to call the shot, but I can't help it to say Manchester High should beat Belier 3 goals to 0. 3 goals to 0. I think Manchester will continue to keep their clean sheets. Manchester have scored 26 goals and have yet to concede one. So I think I have no doubt they will continue their clean sheet tomorrow. All right, so 3-0 I say Manchester over Belier. Mount St. Joseph versus Cross Keys, and of course that is the battle for last. Cross Keys is there and without a point. So I have to give St. Mount Joseph an opportunity to go 6 points. So I'll give them a 1-0 win over Cross Keys. In the other Manchester group, people, my God, I believe there are some teams here that I am so disappointed in this Zone G. Zone G, people, where you have Mile Gully, Homewood, Knox, Belfield, Christiana, Alphonsus Davis. Who is with? So when you look at this group now, Belfield is leading, but just by a goal difference though. Just by a goal difference. And this goes to show me, people, I'm sorry that I'm going to spend a little time on this group, but there's something in this group that I want you people to know. All right? I want you to know this in this group. Sorry, I can't put it up while I'm having this one. But in this group, I wonder if I can find it. In this group, Belfield leading, there are 9 points. They played 4 games, 3 wins, and 1 loss. But look at the interesting thing. So every team in this zone has lost a game. Look where it is interesting now. Belfield scored 4 goals. So from the 4 games they played, they scored 4 goals. And they concede 3. So they have a goal difference of +1. Knox is in second place, people. But only just. And listen why I say only just. Knox is in second place. They played 4 games, win 3, lost 1. They scored 5 goals and 5 against. So they have no goal difference. They are 0 goal difference. 0 goal difference. But in third position, Mile Gully. 6 points from 3 games. So they have a game in hand. So I think advantage Mile Gully here. And both Belfield and Knox. So Mile Gully win 2 and lose 1 from the 3 games. They score 6 goals and concede 3. So they have a plus different, they have a +3 goal average over the first and second place teams. You get what I'm saying? So if you look at that, if you really look at how this zone has penciled out, there's a lot to offer. There's a lot that twist and turn in that particular zone. Just fast sprint. Fam can out of Clarendon College versus Adrenaline until Friday. Oh, Saturday. That's a nice weekend game. So I wanted to be at that game. Oh, okay. All right, my boss, no problem. We talk for my face, for me, they say for your ears. Yeah. All right. So I have never heard some of these schools. There's so many schools. There's a lot of new schools, man. They were there, but just actually find them footing in the Costa Cup. But there are a number of new schools. So back to the point I'm making, people. Back to the point where the Zone G were the leaders One goal different and no goal different. So Mile Gully has an advantage because they have a game in hand. I said to you that this is the zone that some teams that I was disappointed in. And the first team, of course, my disappointment, Homewood, Mile Gully, Christiana. I was expecting those teams to carry this zone. Maybe it's because of name. Christiana, on the other hand, though, over the past couple of years, Christiana is a mainstay in the second round. But the coaching staff and what I thought was at Homewood, I believe they would have been doing far better than what they are doing now. They are in fourth position and 4 points from 4 games. So they win one and draw one, lose two. That's not pretty. They score 4 goals and four against. No goal difference. So guess what I'm saying? There's not much difference in terms of goals scored and goals conceded. The teams are weak. So I'm just predicting this now. This zone G, whenever these teams come to second round, I expect them to pass second round. Unless they have a big, a drastic improvement going forward, people. They have to improve. But based on what I am seeing here, it's not like they don't score goals and they're not conceding. No, they're conceding as well. They're conceding as much as how much they score. So, again, Belfield knocks. All right, so we look at that now, people. The next one, we're looking at the um, Christiana. How many Joseph? Yes, I was looking at Christiana Alfonso, so I gave Christiana the advantage in this one. All right. And Christiana to beat Alphonsus Davis by a 2-0 margin. Yes. Mile Gully Wormwood. You see, this is a clash in Christiana in Manchester. A big clash, this. You know why it is a clash, people? Let me bring some history to this. Mile Gully and Homewood, there's a particular name brand coach in Manchester, a particular head of football in Manchester. Yes, a particular individual who is well known in the football world. He even led a delegation of one of the Jamaican team to a tournament recently. He has coached both teams in the past. As a matter of fact, Mile Gully, I believe, is his real roots team. But his name, he built his name around Wormwood. Big up yourself, Mr. Barry Watson. Anyway, you did. Maximum respect for boss. So, Barry Watson as coach Wormwood, a lot of, interesting performances over the year. He has coached Mile Gully. I think he's from Mile Gully. So you can imagine that. But what is happening now? So that is a clash we should look forward to. Sorry, I can't be at that game. That would be a game that I would love to attend. Yes. So this game, people, based on what I am seeing, I'll give Mile Gully the advantage at home to beat Wormwood by 2 goals to 1. Yes, 2 goals to 1. Knoxville Field, again, the top of the table club. You see, this is one set up in such a way that create a lot of issues. So Knox and Belfield, the two leaders. My God, people, based on how I see it, and the goals that I've been scoring, I think that would be a 1-1 scoreline. So it's a stalemate in this game. 1-1, and I think that would have been, maybe both teams will be happy with that performance. All right. So 1-1 Belfield. In zone H, zone H is the zone that we have to look into now. The big clash, maybe the biggest match for tomorrow's game, people. The match of the day will come from Edwin Alley. But before we go there, let us look at Lennon versus Kellits. Lennon versus Kellits. In this match, I think they are trouble. There's a lot of trouble in that. Trouble, trouble, trouble. But I give Lennon an advantage to beat Kellitz 3 goals to 1. Yes. And hopefully there are no rain and no lightning down a Lennon. Don't get up pretty when it comes. Hey, trust me. Lennon and coach, big up on yourself. I'm going to give you no advantage. My prediction for you people tomorrow is to beat Kellitz 3-1 at your home ground. All right? Now, I'm going to skip Edwin Clarendon College. I'm going to Thompson Town versus Claude McKay. Thompson Town versus Claude McKay. I give Thompson Town a very big chance of winning this game. Claude McKay has not won a game. They have conceded over what 16 goals and only score one. And guess who them scored them 1 goal pan? Edwin Allen. Ah, boy. But anyway, I have this match for Thompson Town to beat Claude McKay by 3 goals to 1. All right. So, Coach Stewart, I see you moving for your second win to move to 6 points. All right. That will keep you where? In third position. All right. Now, the match of the day, Edwin Allen versus the mighty Clarendon College, the team coached by Leonard Hyde, who tend to play a whole lot of passes. But you know when it reached down to Edwin Allen and him team, with Coach Taffy, the whole passes then all over. Let's see. These schools should split in Division 1 and 2. Surely talents are drawn somewhere. Maybe not Let me tell you the truth is It's a discussion that a whole lot of us have and we look into it. But when you look at how the school operate or the schools operate, the school year is very, very short. In 3 terms, a matter of fact. And with ISA run competition, every term there are different sets of competitions, different sets of sporting discipline. So it will be difficult for you to have this prolonged football going. Then, if you have both divisions playing at the same time, we have an issue. You have issue with referees, issue with grounds, and then what would be the criteria for promotion or demotion? All right. So because a team can down at level 2 then we don't have no use and just we now come back up a level or can't win a match. So it's a whole lot of thing to look at. And it depends on what you want out of the football. And I don't think ISA or the schools in general look at. Everybody want to play the bigger league. But good point though. Roger Clark, Alphonsus Davis. Well, Alphonsus Davis is formerly called Spalding. It is Spalding High, that my boss. Is renamed after their, well known and what did I say, a sort of fella, a principal that has grown the school. Yes, the school has grown under that leadership of Alphonsus Davis, right? So it is renamed after him. Barry Watson, same one. All right. So Edwin versus Clarendon College, and this game played at Edwin. It is very difficult if there's any rain at all. It would be difficult for Clarendon College to play this passing game that which they play. And this may very well find a problem. They may very well put themselves in a web down there at Edwin. Yeah, man. So they have to be careful. The last time both met at Edwin, the game drew 1-1. Again, they, I believe, had the better of play the better attractive football, have more chances, but at the end of the day is what counts. Now, prediction. I have to sit for this one, I should have something stronger to make a prediction. But my prediction in this game, the prediction for me in this game, people, me have to come. Let me have to show it myself. Let me just make it big. But while I'm a past student of the Adrenaline and a PIBA member, of course, I'd love to see Adrenaline beat this Clarendon College. And when I say beat them, all fair and square. Yes. But, as a realist and what I have seen in football, I believe it will be very difficult for this Adrenaline team to overthrow Clarendon College. Very difficult. While on the other hand, it won't be easy for Clarendon College to leave Adrenaline with 3 points. It won't be difficult. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. So my prediction, and I can't see this game draw a goalless draw. I can't see it in a goalless draw. I think both teams will score. I think both teams will score. But my prediction, honestly prediction, I'm predicting Clarendon College to outscore Adrenaline by 2 goals to 1. I know I'll be getting a lot of sticks in here. But again, that is just my prediction. It's not a gamble. And I really wanted Adrenaline to beat Clarendon College, but I'm just going by teams and how they play and the forms. One thing I will say though, I won't be surprised any at all. It won't be a surprise to me if Adrenaline flag or beat this Clarendon College handsomely. And I won't be surprised if it is a 1-0 in favor of Adrenaline, or a 2-1 in favor of Adrenaline, or a 3-1. I won't be surprised. I'll be more than happy. But the fact is, when I look at it as I'm analyzing both teams, it is very, very difficult for any schoolboy team right now to get the better of this Clarendon College team. Even though Adrenaline always give on the thing, it's a derby game. So I'm not expecting a runaway game from any of these teams. It will be very close. But my prediction, 2-1 to Clarendon College. What say you people? Some play in the summer. What? Oh, you mean, well, so if they play in the summer, when will they get a chance to prepare? Remember, summer is a big preparation period for schoolboy football. All right? So that is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are the games on for tomorrow. And as you remember, you're my prediction. Don't forget, people, to join the Saudi Press Show live coming out of Adrenaline football ground, coming from the school. We'll have halftime interviews, pre-match and post-match interviews. People. If you can't be there, tune in to the Saudi Press. And for many of you, especially for the fans overseas, please share the link with them. All right? I'm sure my good brethren and mentor MG will be there as well. Fast Print, they are preparing to be there. Even though if you notice the boss and the manager, CEO is not around. Boss, bring back something for the Saudi Press Show here, sir. Big up Saudi, 2-1 in favor of Adrenaline. I'm confident about that. What you mean, Trevor? All right, boss. Respect. I'm not surprised either, my boss. I'm not surprised. All right, so before we go any further, let me see some. Come on, people. We have at least 9, 10 of you in here. Give me your prediction. The game, match of the day tomorrow. Adrenaline versus Clarendon College. So I say 2-1 to Clarendon College. Trevor saying 2-1 to Adrenaline, and he's very confident. Not bad with the confidence. And it's not a bad prediction, Trevor. Trust me. I will say that. If I was just going off of just my thoughts and my ego, of course, I probably predict a 3-1 to Adrenaline. And I'm sure that Adrenaline will score. I'm sure about that. All right. So again, it may sound a way that I am predicting against, as a PIBA man. But people not to understand. I am right here, right now, as an analyst, yes, and the show. Not necessarily. Tomorrow I'll be commentating. Tomorrow they are doing the game. And of course, when I'm there, I try to be fair. So wishful thinking and which one now which is wishful thinking? My prediction or Trevor prediction? What's your prediction, RR? What's your prediction? Don't tell me what don't get 16 nil. That now play tomorrow. Listen to me, man. No six at all. Not even six goals now scored none at all in that game. And I'm telling you, the most, if any goals will score is four. I see four goals scored, that game they're going to end up 2-2. Take it like I'm telling you. Right now, just predicting and seeing what's happening and following the teams and based on history and what we believe will happen. And in today, I can tell you, I don't see Clarendon College scoring more than two goals tomorrow. And I don't see Adrenaline scoring more than two either. Tomorrow will be a ding dong battle. And of course, it's not just a school clash, it is also a coach clash. You will see it on the television. Make sure you tune in. I tell you, it will be clash on the field, clash off the field, clash in social media, clash everywhere. It's a table topping. It's a North Clarendon derby. It's Edward Allen versus Clarendon College. That's how it always been. Up, up, my brother. Trevor, the Blues just your thing. Face Blues. RR, give me your prediction. Before you say anything else, RR, give me your prediction. Without your prediction, you don't have to talk, my boss. I tell you. Boy, I'm waiting, RR. I'm really waiting. All right, so as we move into that, people, we want to hope that the games that are scheduled forward and that are scheduled for um, 3:30, especially in the rural areas, Clarendon, St. Catherine, yes, St. Mary, St. Anne, even Portland and St. Thomas. I've seen on the news that there are more roads flooded out in Portland and St. Thomas today. So I can imagine the football fields. Maybe the rains in that side were, up and about from early. I'm sure that rain was falling in Clarendon early morning. Straight light blue tomorrow. RR, best up yourself. Trevor, no problem. We're going out, man. May I tell you, straight up me back in my blues. But just for my prediction, and I'm saying, people, it's just my prediction. All right. So the rains, as I was saying, the lightning and the raining, people, we have to be careful, and I hope Issa will look into that. If you want to get through the games right now during this time, through to the month of September, I really believe that we should go to 1 or 1:30 games. The rain most times starting like 3 o'clock, 3:30. And if we start 1 o'clock or 1:30, we'll get through the game, right? LOL, Chelsea Blue soon get a grip. Grip on what? What you talking about? Listen, RR say you want some EPL prediction, and reviews. You sure you want it tonight? Because hello, you see from about 2 weeks ago, we can't hear nothing from certain fans, And a particular chat, I hear some Arsenal people calling most of them can't see them Blues friends. What happened? But it will take a while for Chelsea to get a thing, man. Listen, people, one other thing I must say, Chelsea have some very young and decent players, but you know what the problem is? Those players are not the coach players. And I think that is the big problem. That's what I believe. That's my opinion. Right now in Chelsea, the players that Chelsea has, those players are not the coach's player. That's not the coach player. I know patch players those. Believe it or not. So Trevor and your crew, the Chelsea crew, look into it. Look into that. R come up finally. 2-2. I'm not. I don't. I wouldn't be surprised either. 2-2 is a fair result. 2-2 is a fair result. And I said if 4 goals scored, that's a result you'll get. But Again, I still have give Clarendon College the advantage to win 2 goals to 1. We might go down and compare the people and make me bad over this prediction tonight, but people, this is Sadi Crest show. This is not Piba show. This is not Edwin Allen show. This is the Sadi Crest show. Just to put up my disclaimer. All right. So let's recap, people. Let's look at the issues at hand in schools boy football. As I said before, there are more games threatened to be cut short or postponed by lightning. They will be disrupted by lightning and flooded fields. So there's a proposal I'm making to ISA and to the powers that be to bring these games forward from 3:30 to 1 o'clock or 1:30 in an effort to play before the rain. All right. Again, remember, I was also told that Jamaica has been threatened by um, some stormy weather. So please be mindful of that. That we'll be getting rains every day, if not 2 times or throughout the day. All right. Um, the issue of ineligibility, people, this will not go away just now. It will not. Because there are cases that are pending investigation. And I am sure, 150% sure, that there is at least one more case that is not yet highlighted. So, schoolboy football, I wouldn't say is no marred by that. I can't remember going through a season in schoolboy football and you don't have one of these issues. I'm not saying it's never happened. I just can't remember. Can't recall. That's a professional term. Can't recall a football season without these issue people. Trust me. So again, let us see what's happening. KC dropped 14-0 the other day. Just 14-0. Bounced back after their dismal performance against Heidel, who I am told allegedly have a case before Issa. While I can check the forecast for rain, I can't check the forecast for lightning, sir. I don't know what I'll get. But since you said, let me take the opportunity and check it. Hold on now. Forecast for lightning. Uh, Chip's phone in charging. So people, Trevor, let me call you out. What you believe? What would you say? What give you that confidence of you winning 2-1 tomorrow? Yes. What is it your confidence based on your status with the team, or your confidence based on what you think the team has to offer? You too. Why you make that prediction? Uh-huh. So let me see if we can get the predictions. No, the forecast for tomorrow. And see where do we go. My God. Tuesday from 4 a.m. tomorrow, people. 4 a.m. tomorrow. Scattered and thunderstorm. Wow. So we have rains tomorrow. Starting tomorrow. Uh, all right. Let me get a further details. RR. Lightning. No, lightning. We're not going to the lightning part tomorrow. I think we'll have a fair day. Fair afternoon. Even the most I want to see a decent football game. Far from here. Right, let me see now. Box cover. Alright. This is showing me we'll have light showers tomorrow, you know. And tomorrow, again, if what I understand this is saying, tomorrow it will be in the morning. And if it is in the morning, hopefully it don't, hold up for too long or for, then we'll have a good game. All right. So trying to get closer. Current weather. All right. Today, tonight, tomorrow weather forecast. Wow. Wow. Whoa, whoa. What I'm seeing here, boss. For what I'm seeing here, we're having cloud, 30 degrees, flash to 24. We have a little lightning showing in the forecast, you know. Big up yourself, Ray. Big up, Sadi. When I hear you say blues fans, you frighten me bad. Blues, I deem myself Edwin. Number one fan, but think we will get a 2-0. So Ray, you're saying a 2-0 to Clarendon College. Well, I say 2-1, Ray. Trevor said 2-1 to Edwin Allen. RR saying a 2-1 draw. Again, um, I can't beat you on your prediction either, Ray. It's fair, but I think that Edwin Allen will score. I think both teams will score tomorrow. All right, and that's the nature of it. If any team um, fail to score, then you know it go. All right, any team fail to score, but definitely, man. Taj, big up yourself, my brother. Big up yourself, Melikaneve. What's going on? Are you following the schoolboy football? Or is it because you're old school, not going with anything in schoolboy football? What's going on? Yes, so the weather I'm checking at, the weather, I'm checking people. If there's anyone who have a better check or who understand how to do this, I don't understand how to check my weather, you know. May I tell you the truth? But the tomorrow's weather forecast, what it is saying to me, what I understand from it, there will be cloud and I'm seeing a little lightning. But it has not given me the time. Well, it said hot as 3 p.m. Oh, T-storm. That I still don't understand, my people. But if there's anybody who can help me out here, I'll be happy for that. All right. So in Frankfield, people, it report a cloudy. It has 33 degrees. Yes, with a low of 24. Real feel, it will feel like 38. And, you know, cloud and little lightning. That's what I'm seeing. Tonight, we have cloudy. We have the moon out, but partly cloudy and warm. And again, they say tomorrow it's going to be hot and straight. Remember, it's 3 p.m. That's what's going on tonight now, partly cloudy in Frankfield. All right, today was fear. My word, couldn't we got it today? But that's a real life. All right, so currently it is at 26 degrees, feel like 29, cloudy, no rain right now, no threats of rain. It is cloudy, that's all. All right, so again, based on what I am seeing, people, just based on what I am seeing, there will be partly cloudy tomorrow and a threat of lightning. All right. and just a threat of lightning. So let's see what happened. And remember now that we are under some storm watch. All right, the entire country. Anything can happen. All right, my people. This is where I have to take my leave tonight. This is where I have to pay. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope it means a lot to you. And we look at your prediction. Remember, if you check out the Saudi Crest show right now, you'll see that tomorrow's game will be streaming live. Live streaming starts at 3:15 for pre-match show, and we have a halftime show as well. We also will have the post-match show. So again, please joining us at 3:15 for tomorrow's game. Hopefully, there is no lightning. And people, let me tell you the truth. If there is lightning, are there any threats of lightning? If there are thunders, if it is overcast, I will set up, but I will not start the stream. All right. I have learned two things about the lightning and the stream. Two things. One, as soon as the lightning hits, it affects the satellite. So I remember Saturday, internet went everywhere, every single where. Data, phone data, the modem, and then there was an issue to get back the stream up. So I'll watch carefully before I go. And of course, that is in the nature of safety as well. But I tell you, hopefully, based on what I suspect, we'll have a good day, even though the forecast showing that, and we'll continue to monitor while we go forward. All right. EPL show needed for Friday. All right. Are you prepared to co-host the show with me Friday night, sir? Get your top panelists, Bongo, Mesam, Tuo Dunga. You know, I think they're listening. You know. If they watch and see, let we have a plan. Work out the statistics, work out the thing, Virgin, and let me see who will come out. Yeah. I don't sure Tuo and Dunga have anything too much to say in the Premier League right now. Bongo, I don't think you want to talk either, you know, on the Premier League. You talk about other things, but not on the Premier League. Messam, yes, he might always stay firm. Doesn't matter what the gooners going on with the Messam will stay. Yes? All right. So you'll be there, RR. All right. We have a plan. We have a plan. So Friday night, we will have review an EPL show as well as the schoolboy football show. So it's all the football show and we'll twin both together, all right? So we'll have a section, half an hour. We'll have a half an hour designated for EPL on Friday night's show. All right? So thank you very much. This is where I have to leave. You have a long day tomorrow. And so I have to get myself some rest in order to perform all my duties for tomorrow. My traveling and of course to prepare for this game. Thank you very much for staying the course with us. Thank you very much for joining. And I must say to you, that has been a very good night and have a blessed evening. See you tomorrow. Make sure you chat, make sure you participate. Tell us what you think, and hopefully, we'll be able to cover every single minute of that game tomorrow. All right? All right, so bless up yourself, bless up yourself. I just want to take the final minutes of bigging up Coach Tafari Burton and his coaching staff. I want to big up all the footballers, the student athletes from Edwin Allen. Big up the Edwin Allen fans. Big up every single one of you. It's a principal. Big up yourself. Donaldson, everybody. Yeah, man. The damn father. I mean, Mr. Devon, big up yourself as well. And I want to take the time out. Most big up and much respect to PIBA. Remember that PIBA is the sponsor for the streams. PIBA is the main sponsors for live streaming games for Edwin Allen. All right. I also want to take the opportunity too to big up our opponents. Lenworth Hyde, big up yourself and your Clarendon College team. All right, come out tomorrow. Big game, fair game, and what will they say? Massive results. All right. Yes, Ray. Have you watched any Edunali match since season? Yes, boss. I've seen game not live. Well, not well face to face. I see them on TV, boss. All right. Um, PBA sponsor, yeah man. PBA sponsor the thing, man. Trust me. Big up. Much respect to PBA and PBA members for carrying out. All right. So Ray, that is why I could make that prediction, and that's why I say it. But at least I'm expecting them to do well. All right, again, I must say goodbye for the final time and bless.